Hello, Leo. How are you doing, beautiful Leo? Okay, I'm here at a beautiful coffee shop in Indonesia, and I'm so excited to do this reading. Okay, because the message is whoa. Um, okay. What? There's something here that you're doing that's important. You have the Ace of Wands here, okay? So, what this feels like, and take this in any different context, there's a whole other reality that you're in, that you have access to. You could be seeing light beings, you could be seeing shadowy figures here, you could be hearing about people talking about wartime, and this is how your energy feels, okay? Your energy feels like it's almost like the devil is coming to you with a deal. And it's almost like you were chosen by God to take this deal with the devil. Because God knew that you were going to take this deal with the devil. And it's kind of like, let's say somebody is a spy undercover for years in enemy camp, like 20 years. But when it comes down to it and the real battle is going on, they are now the commander of a huge ship. And they're going to use that ship against the enemy. So they're taking what was enemy and they're taking what was darkness and they're turning it into light. There's something here about your energy utilizing this or doing this. There's something here where your ancestors have put you where you are, and you're like amongst wolves, and you're in wolf clothing, but you're not a wolf or something, right? There's something here about that, and this was supposed to happen. This was meant to happen. This was supposed to happen. You were supposed to suffer in this way. It's almost like suffering in silence for quite some time. But the time has come for you, or it is coming for you, to flip the script, to be shown. I'm seeing somebody wear like moccasins. So there's that. I'm seeing, you could see it in a movie or something, somebody puts on moccasins. Yeah, and they're wearing like those snowshoes where it's like a racket, and the racket is you step on it on the snow so you don't fall through the snow. I'm seeing like a zebra. So zebras have to do with illusions. There's an illusion that you left. There's an illusion that you ran from something, but you didn't. You actually stuck something out. You actually fought something. But people are accusing you of running. But what you did was actually very courageous, but it's like being accused of being cowardly. It's courageous, but everyone sees it as cowardly, and that's very, very wrong here. It's very wrong. So there is a way here that people are going to be brought up into your life, and these people and you, there's something that you're bringing about that's very important. And this is a chosen family. This is your soul tribe. You're going to be called to go off on your own, or you already have been. But then there's going to be a point where you're going to be called to go out and be social, to be around people, and to be open to meeting new people, because there's a situation that you're gonna be hooked up with, and you're meant to be a part of that situation. Yeah, you have the Magician with the Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. So there's a big truth here. And there is something here that it's like been known from the beginning of time. And what if it's been wrong? And the world believes this. And this is huge. And it's so completely wrong. And you're the one bringing about the truth. You bring about the truth. And this is why they turned on you. This is why they hated you, because they knew that you would bring about the truth, and that eventually you would be attacked for bringing out the truth, but eventually the truth would be seen because of you. And this is very interesting. They're showing me now, I saw like a meme or whatever, one of those thingies, and the guy said, what if Adam lied about Eve being the one to eat the apple, and that's why men have an Adam's apple? Because the apple is stuck in their throat, and it's like showing their lie, the greatest lie of all time. If you think about that, it's kind of funny, because it's like there's something here where there's like a huge lie that everybody believes. And this has to do with love. It feels like it has to do with love. There's something here where your love for yourself and for your gratitude for life, your love for spirit and for alignment is gonna bring you so much. And all this time, there has been a lot of like shade, I'm hearing, that has been allowed to happen to you, for you to be put through so many, storm after storm after storm after storm. And this has all been a part of the plan all along, because God knew that you could experience that amount of storms and not be changed by it. You could feel like there's somebody watching you, and there is. You have beings that are watching you, and they are watching you because they are trying to stop you. And then there are beings that are watching you because they are protecting you. It's both ways. And it's like you're this magician here. You're coming to realize how much of a magician you really actually are. Because there's two other dimensions here that are going on all the time for you. And in one of them, there was love that was betrayal. And in another one, there was this watching and trying to stop you. But then there was this watching and loving you and protecting you. And it's like this blend of all these different realities. And you're the one that's starting to see that they're showing me like the coldness now. So coldness is not really a thing. It's just lack of heat. That's all that it actually is. And that's I just heard a whisper. You may feel like people are whispering about you. You may see leaves move, and they move in the wind, kind of like Pocahontas thing. That's a sign. That's a synchronicity. Some of you could feel like all of a sudden you get very, very lonely. You're so very lonely. But there is this energy of loving being on your own and being excited about what spiritually is unfolding, and a bunch of things are going to start to happen now with this new spiritual advancement that you have done in your life, because there's other realities that you were helping make possible. There's different beings that you were working with different people that were incarnated, and it meant different things. You were helping these people on this mission. You were helping these souls on this mission. Whatever. But now it's changing. It's changing what it is that you're doing, because it's almost like you were in service for so long, and now that service is ended. And this is interdimensional service. So now you're going to be able to have this heightened awareness of the different dimensions that you are going in. Some of you, you know that one of your parents is 100% against you. Like, they have it out for you. But here's the thing. You also understand, you have this wisdom, and you know that forgiveness, protecting your energy, and moving forward with your life, that's what you're here to do. Because there's like big things that you're bringing, and it's like your aura, because your aura is creating ripples of light, because there are cords that connect each one of us, and these cords can never be disconnected to source. And no matter how faint the light is of these cords, it's always there. And there's a way that your aura shoots out in all directions and creates ripples in the cords that are connecting everything that is. And that is shooting down and connecting to those who are incarnated. And it is assisting and waking them up. And it is helping them get an increased opportunity to raise their vibration. And that's very important. That's something that's everything. That's everything. And that, it comes back to you, that energy. And here's the thing. This whole time that you have been incarnated, you have been putting that energy out. It still hasn't come back to you yet. That's what's about to happen. It's about to start coming back to you. And so you're going to start to see all that you have done. This is like Abraham Hicks is talking about. How do you know where your vibration is at? You know by how you feel, and you know by what's happening in your reality, what you send out, and then what comes back to you. It hasn't come back to you yet. But that is because your reach is so far, your power is so far. So you incarnated. You know, those who are very advanced spiritually, when they incarnate, they have a lot of karma. They have a lot of trauma that happens to them to keep them in their body. It's got to keep you in your body, man. Because if you don't have that, you're not going to stay incarnated. So you haven't even seen the ripple effect of the love of alignment that you actually are. You haven't even experienced that yet. A lot of you volunteered to come to this planet, to come back to this planet. And you knew that you were gonna start from nothing. You knew you were gonna start and be completely and totally drained, depleted, and have zero stability. And you knew this was gonna be a wild ride and journey, and God knew as well. And this is why you were chosen to do it. And there is a lot of energy that is pissed off that you're doing it, that you're making it. There's a lot of energy that doesn't want to see you win. But you're more powerful than that. You are more powerful than that. And this is the thing, is now this is just about this vibration coming back to you and you receiving this. The work has already been done. So this is a whole other flip of the experience that you're gonna get. And there's so many beings out there that are star seeds that have had a lot of lifetimes that they have incarnated and they have put the work in, and they haven't reached the vibrational place of receiving the benefit, the blessings of the alignment that they have been working towards. And they are now going to experience this because of you. So there's a lot of energy that really wants to stop you. And you need to pay attention to this. Some of you, it's an older woman who is related to you. For some of you, it's an older woman who is related to somebody that hates you. Yeah. And you could feel this 100% for sure. You will see a movie, and in that movie, there's an old, angry neighbor. It's an old, angry neighbor, and this neighbor is old and they hate everybody. And you think, oh, I gotta be nice. They're lonely, that's why. And it's like, no, you come to find out, no, it's not the case. You try to be kind to them, they take advantage, It feels like that, 100%. Some of you, somebody gave you something that is wooden. It could be a picture frame carved from wood. You had it during a time when this person was in your life. And you will feel like, hey, I gotta get rid of this. Do it. Spirit is saying to bury it somewhere that you never go, and put a little sage over it, and ask your ancestors in the earth to clear that object and be grateful. I smell like somebody making soup. Somebody deciding to make some soup, and I smell them making soup. What is this reading? Wow. You have the Fool, wow. You have the Queen of Wands. This is the King of Cups. There's a whole new... Your life hasn't even come close to peaking yet. There's a whole other adventure. There's a whole other side to who you are. There's a new spirit guide that's going to reveal themselves to you. Or there's like beings that you've been working with for quite some time. They're going to show themselves to you. They're going to start to communicate with you. There's a whole other way that this is like, you don't even know about shamanic journeying, and you do shamanic journeying and you have the craziest experience seeing all of this stuff, and some come to find out in a past life you were like the first human being to do shamanic journeying or something in this tribe or whatever. There's something here that it's like you're the part of the initial essence in another lifetime of that, and you don't even know about it yet. But the thing is it comes so natural. And what's so beautiful about this is you will be taken care of in every way of your life, in every possible way. That doesn't mean that you're not going to have hardships that come up, but that just means that those are just going to be opportunities for you to get even more blessings. But what this is really talking about, what this is really saying, is that it's like not even trying to do it for all those other reasons, just doing it because this is the nature of who you actually are. Being in alignment at such this high level, that's the essence of you. You can't not be that. And you're just doing that and just being grateful for your life, and then all this other stuff happens. You're not doing it for the other reasons. Not that the reason even matters. If you are doing it for those reasons, that's fine too. But it's like, this is bigger than that. There is nothing better than just being who you actually are. It's like so simple, but it's the most beautiful thing that there could ever be, right? Like, what's better than that? There's nothing better than that. And then there is no limit to what you can be. And that's what you're going to experience. No limits. That you are incarnated and that you are limitless. Look at the wind is going crazy right now. I'm telling you, there's like a wind of change. And you think you hear something and you say to somebody, did you hear that? And they didn't. But you heard something. I'm hearing like an echo now. You could go somewhere and there's an echo. You weren't expecting there to be an echo. This is a sign. This is a big, big sign. Here. Yeah. Wow. Okay, Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope this resonates. Please like and subscribe if you want a personal reading. Let me know in the description. Okay, thank you. I love you.